time I should have audio. What I'm gonna do to make sure that happens is I'm gonna open up my laptop again, and I'm actually gonna watch the stream this time, and remember that I'm watching the stream. Alright. So, let's check this out. I probably should adjust my in-game audio here because I can't barely hear just what I'm saying. But alright, let's go to YouTube here. YouTube. By the way, thank you YouTube for creating a platform that allows us to do things like this. I have a notification of some sort. Wonder if somebody answered my question on Shadowcast video. Video, sweet, nice. Okay, I'm gonna go into my channel over here. Oh, Creator Studio. Video Manager. Live streaming. Go. Okay, cool. Now I can see whether or not my audio is actually playing. And we are good. We have audio. You guys can actually hear my voice. So let's start this off right. So what we did in the last like hour and a half stream that I did earlier today is we got off the original planet that I started on, and okay, now hold on. Now that I know that it's actually I'm gonna not watch it because it's annoying as hell. Alright, there we go. So anyway, what we did on the original stream today was we made sure that I could get off-world. So I walked 20 minutes to my ship on the original planet, and then I got off-world, built a hyperdrive, installed the hyperdrive, and now I have to fuel that hyperdrive. I don't know how. I know it needs warp cells, but I know warp cells needs a bunch of stuff. I think I only have to fuel it for one jump for now, so let's go ahead and see if... Okay, so I gotta craft warp cells. And if I go over here, I think I can pull up the recipe for that. Oh, it doesn't need suspension fluid anymore? Before it did. Okay, I think the antimatter is what needs the suspension fluid, and that means I have to go onto a planet, scan some life forms and some plants, and get some money eventually, and then wait. Okay, no, see, it's this that need. Alright, so it's the electron vapor that needs the suspension fluid, which you use the electron vapor to then make an antimatter, which allows you to make a warp cell. I need the recipe for antimatter, so I'm gonna scan real quick. Navigational data received. Okay, it's telling me where to go, and I'm gonna head that way. Now, just trying to catch you up on what was actually said in the last live stream is basically I'm extremely bored. So the reason I'm doing this is because it's something to do. That's because it's something I always wanted to do, and because I like video games, even though I'm notoriously bad at them. I eventually, once I'm in a better setup and don't actually have to record off my PS4, I want to get to a place where I can start reviewing video games for the sake of how playable they are with someone of physical disability or with a physical disability. Because with a lot of games, I have to be playing with them because I can't use my left hand. CP or cerebral palsy kind of impairs what you got going on. So the problems with a lot of video games because they require you to use both hands, and they don't really accommodate very well. Like, there are different controller variations, but then that screws up stuff with my right hand, and I end up in a giant mess. Like earlier today, I was playing Dead Rising, and well, it's a great game, obviously. Once you get to a certain point, you can start actually somewhat massacring the zombies that exist. But in the very beginning, when they overrun you and you need to escape from them, it's kind of difficult because you have to jiggle the left stick, which I have to do with my right thumb because I can't use my left thumb that well. I don't have the motor skills in my hand to jiggle the proper sticks. All pun intended. I know that some of my friends are going to laugh at that if they see this, but okay, so my pulse thruster, or my pulse engine ran out of fuel, and I can use iron to refuel this. I can also use iron to charge my deflector shield, I believe. And between the two of these, it should be fully charged. That way, if I get attacked, I'll be alright. I mean, one of the reasons why I like this game in particular is it's just because it's not too strenuous with the controls. Like, you can sit and you can play for a little while. I'm also partially blind, so sitting in my bed like I am right now, I can't really see the screen, but I can kind of discern shapes. So the smaller text, like the navigational signals and everything, I really can't read. So I just kind of head in the general direction of shit, and then sort of just find my way. But yeah, I like this game. I liked it from the beginning. I think I even pre-ordered it, like I said before, because it's awesome. Games like this that aren't too complex. Well, I mean, this game is complex in its own right, but it's not complex in the way that, I don't know, maybe Dead Rising would be, or something like that, where you are relying heavily on fast controls and everything else. The only thing that I have trouble with in this game is when you get attacked by ships, which you may or may not see at some point later during the live stream. Probably after I find whatever this is. I think this guy's going to give me the blueprint for, this guy's going to give me the blueprint for whatever else I need to make the warp cell. I'm going to need, I think it's an antimatter and something else. And I think I still need the blueprint for an antimatter. I've played this game before, so I know what an antimatter is. I think you need suspension fluid and a bunch of, you might need an electron vapor and a bunch of other stuff, and I know that you need suspension fluid to make an electron vapor. So the idea here is to go grab this blueprint and then scan enough plants and animals to get enough units so that I can buy suspension fluid from somebody at the space station, because I don't know if I'm going to get the suspension fluid recipe until later on, or if I get it now. That's the question. But yeah, I think, I don't know, YouTube has been a big part of my life for a long time, and, you know, I watch it every day. I'm faithful to certain channels, 3 or 4 channels usually, maybe 5 if I include Shoddycast in the list. I like his science videos. He's pretty cool. But now that he's on Game Theory, it's like it's all sort of one channel. So I follow Game Theory quite a bit. You know, Matt Pat, if you eventually see this at some point, what's up? I follow Jacksepticeye quite a bit. Like, I watch him every day. Same to you. And Markiplier and Game Grumps are my top 5 channels. And these guys, you know, just with their content, they make me laugh at the end of a hard day. And, you know, maybe if I get a couple of people with me to do a live stream and bring some joy like that to you, but who knows, man. It's just, it's fun. And like right now, I'm not even touching the controller, and I'm just floating in the general direction of my objective, so I can actually open up my laptop and go ahead and watch the live stream again for 2 seconds while I copy and paste the link. Should have done that before, so that I can actually show it to you. My channel. Okay. Copying and pasting the link now. Control C. The video quality is stupid. Like, I don't know why it's being so shit right now. Maybe it's because I'm like broadcasting in such a low res, but I don't know. We'll see. Give me a couple seconds. How did I end up in space again? Wait a minute. What the heck? Seriously, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that at some point, but somehow I ended up back in space. But it's probably actually better that way, because I can travel a lot quicker out here. Than I would be able to normally. Alright, so I'm tweeting out the link. Anybody who watches, I'll be grateful. But give me a second right now. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna... What the heck? How many times did I freaking paste the link? There we go. Clickage, everybody, clickage. Control V. Enter. Wow. Out. Can I adjust? Maybe I can adjust. Hold on. So I'm gonna stop gameplay for a second. Maybe I can adjust the video quality real quick. Okay. Advanced setting. Can I adjust? Maybe I can adjust. Hold on. So I'm gonna stop gameplay for a second. Maybe I can adjust the video quality real quick. Okay. Advanced setting.